Had some guys interested in the slip dispenser and the hot water heater for PPF installs. Wanted to make a quick video for you. Also may be helpful for some of the detailers using some bulk chemicals, making it dispense the ratios properly without having to sit there and manually do it. Pretty simple process to use. Slip there is connected to this hose. I use a keg for my installs. Shove the hose in there, press the button, and it'll automatically take the baby soap and mix it with the filtered water. I use DI water for my slip. I have it dialed into 8 milliliters to a gallon. So basically just press the button. You can lock it if you want. Press the button, you can lock it, keep it dispensed. Just make sure you don't forget to open it back. And for the hot water system, basically there is a valve that it came with. If you're familiar with getting coffee, you know sometimes how slow it can be to dispense out of there. So I took it off, added some PEX hose and some fittings and the ball valve, make it dispense a lot faster. Go straight into a thermal tank. I have it set to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a max temp for a PEX hose. So open it up, hot water comes out. Sometimes you can hear the unit automatically refill itself, and then the hot water will continue to kick back on. To set the unit up is pretty simple. They have different colored fittings or orifice depending on what ratio you want to pull in the chemical at. I don't have the sheet on me, but I'll put it in the screenshot in the video here. But basically I have it, I think, at the blue setting, which is 8 milliliters to 1 gallon, pulling out a viscous soap. All the other chemicals I'm using with this is just a very fluid chemical, so it pulls up fairly easy. Water, filtered water, comes in, goes through here, gets mixed to the chemical, and then dispenses out. I also have this unit here connected, and it also dispenses the bulk liquids. A couple things I do want to note about this system. You want to put whatever chemical that you're pulling out of at the bottom. Originally I had the soap sitting on top here, and basically what happened overnight is the soap with the gravity kept on pulling out, and then I had a big old giant puddle of soap sitting on the ground. Also at the bottom here, there is a check valve that you want to install onto the bottom of that little deal. That helps the chemical stay within the line, so that way your ratio is nice and right. And then last thing, you're supposed to put the bottle in and it automatically dispense out of these red tubes, but the neck is too short on certain bottles, so it really doesn't dispense, so you have to put your finger on there and make it click. Maybe on other certain bottles you don't have that issue, but with these short bottles you do. As far as the mother's machine, pretty simple on that one too. This silicone dressing comes out of this tube. The 4 chemicals here, you can turn the knob and hit the button and it'll dispense out of the middle one, and then have glass cleaner coming out of the third one. It is recommended when you switch between chemicals, if you put it in the middle here, you can press it and it flushes out whatever previous chemical you have. And then on this machine, the problem I found with it, this is a really poor design on this deal. It doesn't stay in. Also, the difference between this machine and that machine can vary in price. Sometimes you see it online for 400, 600, 700, and this one's called POPS technology, and I think they're offering it for like 200 or 150. And while I have you guys here, I want to show you guys the Kwazar bottles, I think it's called. Mercury Kwazar bottles. Pretty neat bottles. Double pull trigger. When you pull once and let go, it sprays again. Good handle design. Bottles nice and sturdy. And one more thing I forgot to mention. I don't have anything here for any chemicals, but some guys may want to use this for like a tack solution. I don't use alcohol for my tack. I'm straight using hot water and DI, but you could probably use this one for a alcohol bottle here and then hook it up and have instant tack if you need that ratio mixed up. Here's Pop Technologies Amazon store. They offer a couple of different machines, even offers a fork mixing chemical dispenser, similar to what the Mother's machine does. And their price point seems pretty fair, about $150 shipped to your door, especially when you compare it to the pricing of other chemical dispensers. And for a hot water dispenser, you do want to make sure you have the commercial plug available, and also the amp on your breaker could run that hot water dispenser. If anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out to me, answer all the questions I can, and I'll put all the links to the products in the description below.